Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Certified. I'm back with another episode for y'all. Today we're going to talk about everything you didn't know about the windows, electric windows on these Cadillacs. Alright, this should cover most of the 70s up to about 92, I believe. Let me show y'all what we're working with. This is a 82 Cadillac DeVille that I named Pink Soda. All right. I have some issues with the driver door window. I rebuilt the elevator on it, but it messed up. So I put a new motor on it. I put the new belt, but that belt busted on me for some stupid reason. It stretched and it broke. This is what it looks like taken off. Now keep in mind that this little piece right here does move around a little bit, and that's okay because that's the way it is. It's supposed to move around a little bit. Now what keeps the actual window straight and in place is actually this little piece right here, this window guide. All right, that little piece right there goes on the corner of the glass, and that goes into the door rail, which contains the window felt. Now this one has brand new window felt on it because I already changed it. I swapped it out. I'm gonna show y'all through where the actual elevator / regulator comes out. It comes out through this hole right here. Now you maneuver it a little bit, it's not too bad. You take out the side where the window goes out first, and then you just kind of twist it out, and then the motor comes out. Now that one has, I believe it's 4 bolts, rivets to hold it, which is this one right here. It had one right there, one right there, and if I'm not mistaken, this one right here, and I believe that one. This one right here is actually where the actual motor is. The motor's got a little bracket. Let me show y'all right quick. Now I know this ain't the top of the notch video footage, but as long as it works, which, like I said, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and this is how it actually sits in there. So when you put it in, this is gonna go in first, and then you kind of stand it up. I'm gonna try and show y'all how to put it in. It's fairly simple. It's not gonna be the easiest to show y'all, being that I have to hold the phone and try to show y'all, but this is as simple as it goes. All right, now I do have to tighten up them nuts on there, but you see, you push it in like that, lying down right there, and wham, you just stand that damn thing up. See, that's how simple it is. See, and then you just line up the bottom one. The top one is right at the curve right there, and then, well, you line them up. That's pretty much it. And then, you connect it. The plug's right there. I do want to tell y'all this though. Sometimes when the motor seems weak, it's not actually the motor. You might change the motor out and it still be, of course it's going to be a little bit quicker, a little. You're going to feel maybe the difference in power, but normally the actual switch is already going out. In my case, I'm sure it's the switch. Alright guys, the motor originally goes on with rivets. It's got 3 rivets, but I drilled out the holes for this new motor a little bit bigger so I could put screws and lock nuts. The rivets, I couldn't find my rivet gun, etc, etc. It's just easier just in case you mess up or something, or you have to take it back off, or whatever the case may be. Just put screws and nuts, bolts and nuts, I mean. But you see, once you take the motor off, like so, that's what it looks like. Look, this is a placement for the belt. It grabs on right there. Let me pop that thing off. All right, pops off. These mosquitoes are killing me, bro. Crap. Pretty much what you do is you gotta get the freaking belt to turn. If you can get some needle nose pliers or some pliers and you can get some needle nose pliers or something and freaking turn it, because sometimes it might be a little hard. That's what she said. I wish I would have thought of this yesterday. You see, you gotta pull that out right there, and then this right here. Oh shit! Oh, well, you can take this off by turning it. See, but this little thing right here, you pull it down with a screwdriver. You pry it down, and it's gonna come out, and then you can take the belt off, and then you put it on the same way. You put the belt on there, and then you just slide it back in there, and you slide the belt into the track. Slide the belt into the track until it gets right to this gear right here, and you just turn it, and it'll line up with the holes. Ain't no timing on this or anything. It just wherever it lands. You put it in, and you just keep turning it or pushing it in, and then you just clip this on there. But you want to do that once you put this back in. I always leave 2 or 3 links extra past that, just in case. That way it's not on the last one and it's like a weak link. But let me hold that phone right there. You push that damn thing back in there, right there, like that. You can put a little bit of grease in there just so it'll help it. But you get it back in there, and you can go ahead and clip this. You can go ahead and clip this thing back on there. And then you're good on that. See, you can cut the excess off. Just go like 3-4 links past past it, and you'll be good on that. And then you can set the motor back on there. You just set it on there, and you just set that thing on there, and you just, oh shit, you turn it a little bit just so the freaking hose will line back up. And like I said, man, just put freaking screws in this damn thing. I'm not gonna go get my electric screwdriver just for this, but just when you do this, make sure you put lock nuts or lock washers in a nut, just so the stuff don't get loose and then you have to take it back apart. Alright guys, this is how the window goes in. If you see right there, it's missing a piece of the guide. So when you put the window in, you set the window in, and the plastic piece, the guide, you put it in right there, right? Because you can't do it at the bottom because the glass does not go that low. So that right there is the magic spot. Let me show y'all. See, it's missing a piece of the metal. So that's where that guide slides in. See, this is how you get the window in. You got to put it in through the outside, put it in an angle, like so. You put it all the way in there. Get it as low as you can in there. You set it in there like I said. You just make sure that both sides, the window is inside the belt on both sides, and it's pretty much that easy. That's what keeps it straight, guys. I don't have the regulator in there yet. I just wanted to show y'all, but even with the regulator, you got plenty of space. What I'm gonna do is, in a minute, I'm just gonna put some tape to hold it up while I put the regulator back in, just so I ain't gotta pull it back out.